All right, we're moving on to our next segment. Christmas travel. So a lot of people in this room will be traveling home by air for Christmas, or maybe you're driving. At any rate, Christmas, that's some of the busiest travel time of the year, and it's when all the whack jobs come out. I'll tell you that. News headline: Woman on a Delta Airlines flight breastfed her pet cat mid-flight. Could you imagine that? And refused to stop after getting caught.
Getting caught? Like, how do you secretly do that?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I didn't
Was she doing this under a coat? Like, how do you think she did this originally?
Probably under, like, one of those blankets. But the thing is, why would they... I didn't know that they allowed you to have dogs or cats on the flight with you. Was that supposed to be like a secret too? Like she was hiding the cat and then...
I mean, some people can if they have...
if it was an emotional support cat.
Well, if they're like service animals or... But I don't even know that
Have you ever seen a service cat?
Well, I don't even know that it's... I also don't even know that it's that specific with flights. I think if they're just trained, certain airlines will just let them get away with it.
Okay, and all right. There's more to this. I just read it. The woman had a hairless cat swaddled in a blanket, so it looked like a baby.
Wow.
She was probably like, I really got them this time.
She said they never doubted.
I mean, I've seen people put cats in strollers, but this is like next level.
That's kind of brilliant.
Walking by that.
Just
like seeing that and you're like,
and
wrong with that baby.
And you won't say anything because of the social pressure. Like, you know, like people are like, wow, look at my baby. And you're thinking like, oh, that is one ugly baby. But you're not going to say anything. You might tell your friend that you think it's an ugly baby, but you're like, wow, what a cute little baby. So.
I'd definitely be the type to see it, but like, be like, oh, that's an ugly baby.
It's like an Ant-Man with a massive ant runs by and he goes, that's a messed up looking dog.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Wait, if you
That's
go
messed up looking
scroll
baby.
up on this article, I just saw something hilarious.
Okay.
It says here, her shirt, okay, I just see the sentence, and the cat was screaming for its life.
What?
I mean, I would be too. I'm not going to lie. I can sympathize with that cat. That's a rough situation. So Delta released a statement, and they said, Delta fully supports a woman's rights to breastfeed on board, but you should take that cat to Spirit Airlines where it belongs. Golly. Speaking of Spirit Airlines.
Spirit.
We got a great story here.
Oh, we always get good
Woman
stories from Spirit.
attacks Spirit Airlines flight attendant after she allegedly got drunk.
So what I'm hearing is Spirit is the Florida of airlines.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a great analogy.
Oh, yeah, and get this. So the flight, they arrived in Nashville, and they took her off the flight. But guess where they were coming? I'll give you one guess what state they were coming from.
Florida.
Fort Lauderdale.
Yes.
Oh,
And
all right.
Yeah, and and according to the news here, she apparently had a lot to drink. No. Stone cold sober. Probably.
This happens on so many Spirit flights. It's ridiculous.
And I like this. A passenger restrained her with zip ties in her chair.
Yep.
Well, that's what they do.
Right, but a passenger had the zip ties. Like, who carries zip ties? They're just around with them.
That's like a pre-flight checklist if you're going on a Spirit flight.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Well, they might have also, other flight attendants might have handed the zip ties to the passenger.
It said a passenger whipped these bad boys out. So,
it says that part?
Yeah.
That they took them out themselves
Sealed carry
from their
zip
bag?
ties.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I would say, yeah, that's a requirement if you're flying a Spirit flight. So, Alora, aren't you taking a Spirit flight?
No, but I have taken them in the past, and I did not know that like Spirit was the butt of every flight joke.
Yep.
And I do recall my little sister, like I said to her, I was flying Spirit to California, and she turns and looks at me, and she's like, do you have a death wish? And I was like, what do you mean? So then she like explained that like they cut corners, they do this, do that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm broke. Like, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I've already like made this bed, and I'm gonna lie in it.
I also really appreciate, now speaking of having a death wish, this woman, as the cops were trying to pull her off the plane, she yells, shoot me, shoot me. And I was like, that is the most convoluted suicide attempt I think I've ever seen. I'm gonna book a Delta flight, get drunk, get into a fight, and then have the cops shoot
You
me.
mean a Spirit flight?
Yeah, sorry. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? They're both heading in the same direction. Not that first story? Oh, boy. Better watch out. Well, yeah, so that is kind of what you have to look forward to. This year has been exceptionally bad. The FAA has received reports of more than 5,000 unruly passenger incidents in 2021, a five-fold increase from the year before.
That's over all flights, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's nationally.
What do you think is causing it?
I don't know.
No idea.
I'll tell you how you solve the problem right now.
Zip ties.
Yes.
You need to get those like roller coaster like overhead like the
Yeah.
restraints on the flight.
Keep your hands and feet in the vehicle.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tell that to somebody.